the smallest snakes in the world. If this image comes to your mind when you think of snakes, then you'd better forget about that, because now you're going to see such small snakes that you might mistake them for worms. Number 10. Two-striped garter snake. When it comes to small snakes, I can't fail to mention the two-striped garter snake. This reptile lives in western North America and some of Mexico, and it is so tiny that I'm pretty sure Indiana Jones wouldn't be scared of something like this, would he?
Right.
One more thing about this little friend is that its favorite food is fish and amphibians. But let's get right to the point, the size. As it usually happens with these reptiles, the rule is male snakes are smaller than female snakes, so I'll be based on this fact from now on. The snake species can reach maturity having a length of just 18 inches. Oh boy, I think even my laces are larger than that. Unbelievable, this snake is the largest one in this top 10, so pay attention because the next animal is even more minuscule. Number 9. Rosy boa. I know that when you hear the word boa, the first thing that comes to your mind is
Thanks.
But don't get alarmed, the rosy boa isn't even half as large as that boa constrictor. Indeed, if I had to compare them, I'd say this little animal would barely reach the size of what its tail is, and I'm being generous. Don't believe me? Just to give you an idea, the adult snake of this species can be from 17 inches long.
Are considered to be a small to medium or smaller side of the schmedium, if you will.
It's smaller than you expected, huh? This species is found in the southwestern United States and northwestern Mexico. This snake feeds on small mammals mainly, and they're caught with its ambush technique to be later suffocated through constriction. This little one is non-venomous and docile, so it has won the reptile lover's heart. Don't you think this snake is awesome? Number 8. Ribbon snake. I'm sure you must have run into this little friend over here, or at least you've seen it somewhere. The ribbon snake is one of the most common slithering reptiles to find if you're near a lake or a stream.
This is a little ribbon snake. This is a very common species here.
But you must keep your eyes wide open, since this snake is so small that it may go unseen right in front of you. In the adult stage, this species can be barely 16 inches long. In other words, if you have your ear pods around there, well, the ribbon snake is much smaller than that. This species is native to eastern North America, where it is quite popular as a pet. I know what you're thinking, how on earth can anyone keep a cold-blooded animal as a pet and sleep peacefully? Relax, the ribbon snake is a non-venomous animal, and it only preys on salamanders or earthworms, and this kind of frog from time to time. Number 7. Scarlet king snake. Easy guys, that's not a coral snake, but a harmless scarlet king snake. I know they do look alike, right? That's why it was used for the movie Snakes on a Plane. This reptile could be distinguished from its venomous cousin by its color order. Remember the saying, red touch yellow, kill a fellow, red touch black, venom lack. But there's also another way to recognize this little friend beyond its size.
This is pretty much max size. They'll get a tiny bit bigger.
In the adult stage, this snake can be barely 15.7 inches long. Pretty small, isn't it? If you walk around the southeastern or eastern United States, you may see these snakes hiding under a dropped bark of potting rinds where they search for their favorite prey, small snakes and lizards. Number 6. Butler's garter snake. The next one in this top 10 is a hard-to-find snake in nature. That's not only because of its tiny size, but also because of its small population. There are only a few of them left. The Butler's garter snake lives in parts of Canada and some states of the United States.
They're also the smallest species of Thamnophis in Ontario.
This snake is so small that it's as long as a violin or so. That is, this reptile could be about 15 inches long. What is smallness? Regarding its appearance, it's true that this little friend may look like other snake species due to its color, but this one has a secret so you can recognize it. The 3 yellow or orange stripes across a dark brown background. If you ever run into it, stay calm. The Butler's garter snake is non-venomous, and you can pet it as much as you want. Mind you, treat it carefully because this teenie is threatened by extinction. Number 5. Smooth green snake. If you're one of those who are afraid of snakes, maybe you change your mind when I show you this small and friendly friend. The smooth green snake is a favorite among reptile lovers since it is tiny and nice.
Even baby corn snakes are not this small, and they don't get big ever.
Don't get confused, this is not about a larger snake's baby, but it is an adult one that can have a minimum length of 14.1 inches. But don't only look at its appearance, because this gorgeous animal makes up for its size with a great personality because it's really docile, non-venomous, and lets people come close to it. Also, it's quite a tiger when hunting insects and spiders, which are knocked out with a deadly hit. Do you want to see it? Then go to swamps, meadows, forests of Canada, the United States, and northern Mexico, its natural habitat. Number 4. Northwestern garter snake. Yep, another garter snake in this top 10. It's just that they're truly small.
You're gonna be on YouTube, you're gonna be famous.
As its name suggests, the northwestern garter snake lives in some states of the United States and Canada, where you'll find it in different variations. This snake is usually brown or black with 3 stripes all along the body, and these stripes can be red, white, orange, yellow, or blue, though it can have little spots instead.
Some are even like stripeless, so they're really variable.
The size? Well, this little friend can reach maturity being just 13 inches long. That's right, just a little bit longer than your ruler at school. The northwestern garter snake is quite a lazy animal, even for food. However, this works very well for this snake because prey is even more sedentary than it. These are slugs, earthworms, snails, and small amphibians. For your peace of mind, this snake is non-venomous either, so you can hold it with total confidence. Number 3. Shorthead garter snake. Alright, I must admit that all garter snakes are not that large, but this species does get the prize for the smallest one. The shorthead garter snake lives only in the northeastern United States, and believe me, it's as small as a chopstick. Exactly as you heard it, in the adult stage, this snake can be just 10 inches long.
Wow, so small.
Yeah, so much. Because of this, and the fact that it has an obtuse snout, you can hardly distinguish this snake's head and neck from the rest of its body.
I like them. They just have less of a boxy head.
You'll find it in fields and meadows where it hides under rocks or wood. And in case you're wondering, this little friend poses no threat to humans. Just look at it, it wouldn't hurt a fly. Though it's likely to hurt earthworms since they're its favorite dish. Number 2. Ringneck snake. Do you want to see a snake as small as it is tender?
They're just so cool. Look at that. He's just checking out the camera.
Who said these reptiles can't be adorable? The ringneck snake is named after the elegant band around its neck, and as you've probably already noticed, it's so tiny that it can move over your palm without any problem. It can have a length of about 9.8 inches when reaching maturity.
Is in fact a fully grown adult ringneck snake.
Indeed, this friend can be even smaller than your smallest necklace. Interesting, right? Of course, its prey is as large as its body allows it, so it pretty much feeds on salamanders, slugs, or earthworms, but it sometimes feasts on lizards, frogs, and other younger snakes. This snake lives in the United States, Mexico, and Canada. Luckily for you, its venom poses no threat, so don't be scared and pet it if you find it. And now, get ready to know what snake will wear this tiny crown. This is the Number 1. Barbados thread snake. And the undeniable winner for the smallest snake ever seen on Earth is the Barbados thread snake. As its name suggests, this so much small reptile lives on the Caribbean island of Barbados, but this snake has also been informed to be on Antigua and Barbuda Island. Its species was discovered in 2008, and I assure you that you won't believe how ridiculously compact it is. Indeed, you may not even believe that this is about a snake, since it's more like an earthworm. I'm for real, this little friend can reach about 3.94 inches long in the adult stage.
Right here. It's so tiny.
And if we talk about its width, well, it's barely as wide as a spaghetti. Unlike other snakes in this top 10, the Barbados thread snake doesn't even prey upon earthworms. Its mouth can barely open wide enough to eat microscopic prey such as eggs and larvae of ants and termites. A mini wonder of nature. Each snake here is as tiny as it is awesome. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you want to see more spectacular snakes, check out this and this video.